Hello, my name is Pavla Blackmore and I am a certified Yuen Method Consultant. Today we will strengthen our resilience in the face of uncertainty. When we feel we have everything under control, we feel safe and walk with a firm step. We strive to manage our plans and projects so that they come to fruition. And when something unexpected occurs, we become stressed, irritated, or angry. The unexpected was not part of our plans. And doubt takes hold of us. Living with uncertainty means not knowing what is coming. That's what today's strengthening is about. If you wish, close your eyes. First, I delete direct, indirect, and partially indirect karma between you and me and you. I delete them without mind, without judgment, without criticism. I delete them down to 0 minus infinity, 100% of the time for infinite time. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. We become neutral toward what is positive and toward what is negative. I strengthen the pentagon, the geometric foundations, the central line, inner and outer edges and their vertices. I strengthen to 100% with infinite potential, 100% of the time for infinite time. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. I send your mind to other dimensions, other existences, to other times and spaces, to unknown places, to wormholes, to the energy and dark matter of the universe, so that the mind does not weaken the body or the spirit, nor the spirit the body or the mind. I strengthen to 100% with infinite potential. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. I strengthen perception, sensation, and intuition so that we may have clarity. May clarity give us the right answers. May the right answers lead us to action, and may action bring us the results we expect. I strengthen to 100% with infinite potential. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. I delete the energy of wanting to control everything that happens to us at the physical, emotional, and mental level, and not only regarding ourselves, but also the control we would like to have over our work, our finances, our family, our health. The desire to control every tiny detail of everything that happens, I delete it. I also delete it from ancestors and family members. I delete it to 0 minus infinity. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. We become neutral toward what we can control and what's beyond our control. We strengthen to 100% with infinite potential. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. I strengthen our ability to release and free the control that has always been only an illusion. I strengthen to 100% with infinite potential. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. I delete all stress, irritability, and anger triggered by the fear of the unknown. I stop the energy so that the fear of the unknown no longer triggers irritations, anger, and stress. I also delete the cumulative effect of these energies to 0 minus infinity. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. I strengthen so that these three components, emotions, mind, and spirit, function well together, separately, and as a group. I strengthen to 100% with infinite potential. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. I delete the energy of unexpected things, plunging us into doubt and preventing us from completing our projects. I also delete this energy from ancestors, family members, and the collective, who in moments of doubt prefer not to continue rather than risk failure. I delete to 0 minus infinity, restart, recalibrate, reprogram. I strengthen to be strong and neutral, whether we have doubts or not. I strengthen to 100% with infinite potential. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. I strengthen to give continuity to our project. I strengthen to be flexible in the way we do things, and I strengthen for different results. I strengthen the triad to 100% with infinite potential. restart, recalibrate, reprogram. I strengthen the energy and I delete the energy of the belief that if things are not perfect, they will not go well. And I delete the mistaken interpretation that if they are not perfect, they are useless. I delete this energy down to 0 minus infinity. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. I strengthen to be at home with things, situations, and moments that are perfect as well as those that are imperfect. I strengthen to 100% with infinite potential. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. I delete uncertainty causing us unrest, anxiety, and even anguish. I delete this from ourselves, from our ancestors and family members, down to 0 minus infinity. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. I strengthen to be strong and neutral, whether uncertainty is present or not. I strengthen to 100% with infinite potential. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. I delete all inflexibility we have had in the past and all resistance arising from wanting to keep doing things the old way because according to us only that was right. I delete this energy completely, fully and permanently down to 0 minus infinity. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. I strengthen to be flexible and in how we do things while maintaining our objectives for all that we want, desire and need. I strengthen the pentagon so that its components work together separately and as a group. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. I strengthen to recognize that it's not possible to control time, situations or people. I strengthen to 100% with infinite potential. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. I delete changes, unexpected events and different answers weakening us. I delete it down to 0 minus infinity. We become strong and neutral, for change and without it, for improvement and without it. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. I strengthen to be flexible in our plans, strong to change course, strong for different answers, strong to wait. I strengthen to 100% with infinite potential. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. I delete our spiritual experiences and those of our ancestors of slavery, where there was excessive control over everything. And I disconnect from that energy. I delete it from ourselves, ancestors, and family members to 0 minus infinity. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. I strengthen to be strong and neutral for a new start, for finding different ways of doing things. Strong for listening to different music, for writing, painting, singing. Strong for taking time to do what we enjoy. I strengthen to 100% with infinite potential. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. I delete all the powerlessness we feel when fighting against what is happening, since that only exhausts us. I delete it from body, mind and spirit, from this time and other time, to 0 minus infinity. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. I strengthen to accept that the only certainty is that everything changes, that everything passes, and that sometimes there are also times of pause and waiting. I strengthen this figure so that its components work well together, separately and as a group, to 100% with infinite potential. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. I strengthen for introspection, for observing the situation in order to find the best response. I strengthen to 100% with infinite potential. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. I strengthen to have clarity, strong to wait, strong to perceive what this situation is asking of us, strong to find the right question without giving it to the impulse to force situation. I strengthen to 100%, restart, recalibrate, reprogram. I strengthen confidence and that I can do it attitude, strong to let life flow while taking care of ourselves, eating well, sharing with good friends by phone or internet, exercising, meditating, strong to learn to live without resistance, strong to be creators of constructive change. I strengthen to 100%, restart, recalibrate, reprogram. I strengthen for the future, and the future strengthens with us. I integrate top to bottom, bottom to top, left to right, right to left, back to front, front to back, inside with outside, and outside with inside. I strengthen to 100% with infinite potential. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram. Finally, I strengthen our central line and our central nervous system to preserve all these strengthenings. I delete all weaknesses to 0 minus infinity, 100% of the time for infinite time. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram.